Hello and welcome. Today I will show you how to create a casket spray. You will need a piece of oasis. We're also going to be using some pastel flowers, some different pastel colored flowers. Of course, those colors are up to you. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your foam into water. A very important thing to remember is to never push it down. Don't ever force it down. You want it to sink on its own. So once it's fully sunk, you're going to take a plastic bag without any holes in it, and you're going to put that piece of oasis into the bag. This is for retaining the moisture. Put your oasis into a casket spray holder. Begin to put tape on it to secure it. In a case of a casket spray, we begin by putting the greenery in. Greenery is when you create your dimensions. This depends on whether the casket is open or closed. If the casket is closed, all sides are symmetrical. And if the casket is open, there's one side that is shorter than the rest. We will be creating a closed casket spray today. We also have these little sticky parts that you can attach to your casket spray holder, which will keep it in place. So now we're going to begin to put our greenery in. Two sides are going to be longer than the other two. So this side and then the other side, this one, are going to be the longest sides. The other sides here are going to be the shorter sides. So kind of like a rectangle or like an oval. Put your greenery in first before the flowers. Now you're just creating the dimension and the shape of your casket spray. If it is getting hard for you to put your greenery into the oasis, feel free to take your knife and cut a little hole into your oasis. Another secret that florists have is to cut off the tips of palm leaves or any greenery you have. As you can see here, the tips have started to brown. So we just cut it off and give it kind of like a trim, like when you go to a hairdresser to cut off split ends is what we are doing in this case here. This allows it to be a bit more symmetrical and a bit more neat in this case, casket spray. We're going to now begin putting our flowers in, but before that, if you are going to put a ribbon onto your casket spray, do that before adding in your flowers, as you can work around it. So we're going to begin by putting our big flowers in the middle. Here I have some white hydrangeas. As I said before, I will be using light pastel colors. However, the color scheme is fully up to you. Put any big flowers in the middle. For example, here, like I have my hydrangeas and I have my spider mums in the middle. Remember that this arrangement is symmetrical, so whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other, and vice versa. So try to make it as symmetrical as you possibly can. You can put smaller flowers on the sides. As it is a casket spray, you do want to get that spray effect. Add snapdragons or any other long flowers to create and set the dimensions of your casket spray. At this point, you want to begin adding your filler flowers like roses, your snapdragons, your spider mums, or anything that you'd like. Continue to add your flowers. Remember, add your big ones in the middle and your smaller, longer ones on the sides. Remember that you want to maintain a symmetrical shape, but also give off an explosion or spray effect. So keep that in mind while you are making your casket spray. If you have any broken mums or any broken flowers, specifically mums, you can take a piece of wire, poke it through, and take another piece of wire and then poke it through on the other side, bend it over, and then secure it with some tape. This way you are giving it a stem, an artificial type stem in a way that will allow it to be in your casket spray. Instead of throwing away any broken flowers that you have, just simply fix it by using some wire and then put it into your casket spray. Casket spray is only intended for use for about 1 or 2 days. You can use any snapped flowers. Just simply put them on the wire, like I showed you previously, and put them into your casket spray, especially flowers like mums or carnations. They are known to last for a while without water, so they are great for using, especially if they are snapped, and you can use them in your casket spray without worry of them collapsing. Now we're just going to fill in any gaps that we have with some baby's breath. Here I have some tinted pink baby's breath. So feel free to fill in any gaps that you see with some baby's breath or any filler that you like. Baby's breath also makes your casket spray or any arrangement a bit more interesting. So feel free to put any amount of any filler that you'd like. So finish filling in any gaps or any empty spots with any flowers or filler as you like, and then you are basically done. So thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments, questions, and concerns below, and do not forget to subscribe.